Welcome to Dodgers Daily. Casey Porter here. So glad that you decided to tune in. Fans, today we have a very special guest today, the AAA manager of the Oklahoma City Comets. That would be Scott Hennessey. Scott, thank you so much for joining.
Good to see you, man. Always welcome you out here and appreciate the support, and it's always good to see you.
All right, first of all, how do you feel?
I feel great.
Yeah.
Everything's good. Blood's good. Don't have to see the oncologist anymore, and everything's good. We just got to keep grinding.
So was that last year you're fighting cancer, or the year before? Years run together.
It was. It does. It was 23 when I got diagnosed. Missed the end of that year, and then was back last year, and everything's good so far this year. Yeah.
So I know you lived in Florida. You have horses, but you moved to Oklahoma City, didn't you?
Yeah, we were in Tulsa while I was there, and then when I found out I was coming here, we packed up and moved to Edmond, and same deal here. 15 minutes to the park and 5 minutes to the barn, and wife's happy, so everything's good.
Yeah. So were you a little bit nervous moving up from AA to AAA? I mean, not knowing what to expect.
No, I don't think so. It's it's still baseball, and we're going to grind. And most of the guys that are here, I've had. They came through Tulsa, so they knew what I expected. I know how they are, and it's been a good match so far.
Yeah. So I heard a young man ask you this question about 5 minutes ago, and I thought it was a great question. AA, it's kind of more of a college environment because you still have a group that maybe came up together, and there's a lot about winning. And at AAA, it's just an ensemble of a whole different bunch of stories. So is it more transactional in AAA? Have you found that?
There's definitely a lot more transactions. I think we had like 330 last year in AAA, probably on pace to do that again. But there's always someone coming and going, and it's whoever we put in the lineup, whoever we put on that bump, get the job done, and you're a phone call away from getting called up to the best organization in sports. So they know what they're playing for and the amount of money that's in the game now, and guys are really grinding.
Here's kind of an interesting question from my perspective is, you put this lineup together and you never know if so-and-so's, I mean, I know you've had to take guys out like in the middle of a game because like they're going to go up to LA or whatever.
Yeah.
So do you have total autonomy over the lineup, or is that like a kind of an organizational deal based on what they need?
The lineup's mine. The batting order, and we're obviously trying to keep guys in there all the time and keep them sharp. So we're a little low on position players right now, so guys are getting plenty of at-bats. And maybe in the middle of a game, every now and then, like a closer or a setup guy, we may get a call in the sixth inning. And
do you have to have your cell phone on you?
Actually, the trainer does that.
Okay.
I will not bring my cell phone in the dugout.
Nice.
They just call him.
So does he come up to you in the middle of the game?
Yeah.
And say, oh, wow.
Yeah. And, stay away from so-and-so tonight. And that's fine. We get it. We're prepared for it. And, it's about the big league club and them winning a championship. But we just make adjustments, and that's what this game's about.
I know there's been several different times where you've taken a pitcher out with like 2 outs. So that brings me to the question of pitch counts. Is that like an ish type deal, or is that no strict, this is the exact amount and you have to take him out?
Depends on the pitcher, how much rest he's had. But yeah, generally speaking, unless it's a matchup like a right on right or a left on left, I'll take guys out because they're out of pitches.
Yeah, so you have a JUCO background. You helped build that wonderful program at Cali County. I know you stay in touch. Lefty was here the other day, right?
Yeah, oh yeah. Actually, Dave was.
Okay.
Lefty's been here, but Dave brought, I think they had like 10 people. His mom was here, so it was great to see her and talk to Dave and Lefty about just about every day. So, yeah.
Did you give Lefty the riot act for not making the World Series this year?
Yeah, I think it's been maybe 2, maybe 3. And I told him, we got to pick this up a little bit. But yeah, they'll be back ready to go next year.
Hall of Fame, Cali County. You guys built that program from scratch. That was right about when I graduated from high school. I knew all about you at that time. So talk about your time at Cali County and building that program.
Just, Dave and Lefty, they gave me my start, and gave me a shot to coach, and they let me do my thing, and that's how you learn. He didn't micromanage, through trial and error, and we just got after it and built something special. It's something I'll always remember.
Yeah, so let's talk about this year's team. Of course, you have incredible arms out of the bullpen. You got Eduardo Henriquez, who's hit 105. You've got all these guys coming back. So first of all, what's it like for you having to deal with such shuffle? Like Orbolewski's throwing tonight. Well, you weren't probably expecting to have him back. So what's it like dealing with all that shuffle?
It's just, that part of it's easy because these guys are all, Robo, Henriquez, Landon Knack, Emmett Sheehan, Bobby Miller, they know what's at stake, excuse me, every time they go out, and they're working hard every day, and we're just trying to maybe tinker with some stuff, get them just a little bit better so they can help the big league club for not just 1 or 2 starts, but for years to come. And these guys work hard, so it's really easy to handle that.
So your JUCO background really fits in perfectly. We talk about this every time we talk, with being a minor league manager, because in JUCO you're trying to get them to Division I.
Correct.
And that's really not a pressure that you can take away from them. Like if a Landon Knack's on the mound and he's thinking, I got to pitch good to be in the major leagues, there's nothing really you can do about that as a manager to take that away from him. So how do you handle those situations?
Just hey, I want them to have fun playing a
Yes.
game of baseball, and that's, if you're not having fun, you're not going to succeed. No, don't chase strikeouts, don't chase hits. Just trust the process. Whatever, if you're a position player or a pitcher, and if you do that, good things are going to happen, and continue to work hard in your craft with your conditioning, your nutrition, your sleep, all the above. And if you do that and you're focused, good things are going to happen to you.
On the other side, you have rehab guys. How do you handle them? Do you handle them like you're their manager, or you're just there to be a placekeeper for them?
We're just trying to stay out of the way. Like
Okay.
Blake Trinan's here right now.
Yeah.
We're just getting him his work in the pen. When Kershaw was here, we're just going over, hey, you got 45 tonight. You got 60 pitches tonight. Go do your thing, and we're staying out of the way because those guys are professionals. Kershaw's a Hall of Famer. Blake Trinan's one of the best closers in the game, and they know how to handle themselves, go about it, and prepare. So we're staying out of the way of those guys.
So a guy like Ryan Ward, who's been, he's the all-time Bricktown leader in home runs and RBIs, leads the PCL in both of those this year. He's a guy that has definitely earned a shot at the major leagues. How do you handle a guy like that every day?
Just keep telling, keep grinding, Wardo.
Yeah.
We're going to get you at first base. We're going to get you in left field. We're going to get you in right field. So, you have, people can see your flexibility in those positions, and everybody knows what he can do at the plate, and what probably the best player in this league right now.
Yeah. And then guys like Cody Hosmer, Austin Gauthier, who you've had a long time. They're just total grinders.
Both those guys still have a shot to play in the big leagues, and I think they will. It's just, hey, let's just keep working, keep grinding. I know the results haven't been there what they want this year, but it's still, there's a long way to go, and we'll just keep grinding and get a little bit better, and things will take care of itself.
With as much detail as you choose to put into it, can you talk about the position players on your team this year?
Yeah, I mean, we got Alex Freeland.
Yeah.
He's going to be a big leaguer for a long time.
Yeah.
Now Noah Miller's here. Both those guys play shortstop. I can't play them both at short every night. But they like Freeland's been going back and forth from short to third. Ryan Ward's here. Nick Senzel, who's got big league time. He was in the Mexican League. And for him to go there and grind and continue to want to do this just goes to show you about his character and his love for the game. And like I said, we're just trying to get him better and get them guys back to the big leagues.
Talk about your pitching a little bit. Start with the starters, and then we'll go to the bullpen.
Matt Sauer, not any particular order. Matt Sauer's been really good for us. Sheehan was really good. Landon Knack's been good. Roboleski's been really good. Bobby Miller has showed signs of being great and back to his old form. So we have really good starters. They're eating up innings, doing their job. We're winning a lot of games. Henriquez has been great out of the pen. Jose Rodriguez, Tibu, has like the last month, he's almost been unhittable. He's getting better. Jack Little, he's been up. Julian Fernandez, the last month he's been great. He's started the year at like 88 to 92, and now he's sitting at 100.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
wow.
He's gotten a lot better. And he threw hard. He just wasn't throwing hard in spring training, but got better and stuck with it. He was up a couple days ago. So guys out of the pen have been really good. Penrod, who we just got, we claimed him. He was DFA'd by Boston, and he's getting better. So everyone's doing their job, and it's a fun group to be around.
So the communication part of it, like, do you have to write a report every night, or do you talk on the phone, or do you text, or how do you communicate with the front office about how each player's doing and that kind of thing?
Yeah, we just write a little game report after each game, whoever played, pitched, and what they did, what the velo was, how their at-bats were, what they did defensively. Takes 15, 20 minutes to do, and that goes to the whole organization. Pretty simple process, and I actually like writing reports, so it's fun.
Last question here, the funnest one. I've taken a lot of your time. I appreciate this. Henny, every time I get a chance
Yeah.
to talk to you, you know it's an honor. But the ability, especially in AAA now, you got to do it a couple times in AA, but I see the smile on your face when you get to tell somebody they're going to the major leagues.
There's nothing like it.
No,
because
right.
you know that's why we do what we do as coaches, to get guys better. And when they get better and they finally get that call, the joy that we get, whether it's a pitching coach, a hitting coach, infield coach, whatever, there's nothing like it. And I think we're probably more excited. I mean, it's hard; they're excited too, but we're just as excited for them.
I lied. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Talk about your coaching staff. I can't get out of here without you talking about all your wonderful coaches you have.
Yeah, we'll start with the pitching coaches. You know, Ryan Denick,
Yeah.
who was with me in Tulsa for 3
Yeah.
years. David Anderson. Those guys are animals.
They are.
You can't outwork them. You can't out-prepare them. The two hitting coaches, Manny Burris and Dylan Nishaka. Those guys, you know, it's first year they've been together. How they've gotten along and worked together as a unit, it's been really special to watch. Chris Gutierrez does the infield,
Yes.
coaches third base, does all our pregame meetings. Sorry about that. It's a tremendous group.
It is.
I think it's showing on the field. The clubhouse is great, so everything's smooth so far.
Henny, the Scott Hennessey, the AAA manager of the Oklahoma, I'm going to say Dodgers, I'm going to say whatever. Comets this year, hopefully it's the Comets a long time. That new branding is awesome, so thank you so much.
Always, man. Thanks for coming out, and good to see you.